honestly, I want to say this is honestly in 6 favor. I'd say this is 55-45 in 6 favor. But Zos can definitely make some things happen. Soul Charge 6 probably.
I would say it's more like a 66-44.
Body was like, wait, is he going back?
Oh my god, dude! But you're idiot 20 times in a row. Holy guacamole, that's so mean. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Calm down.
Couldn't even commentate that.
Yeah.
So, definitely Jonathan Black wants to just stop this pressure. He needs to get some block streams going here because right now the 6K and 3K mix-up is not working. Oh my god, Taylor's Knife is not fair right now. He's just aggressive. This is like prime time break. Oh goodness. There is no blocking from Taylor's Knife.
I wasn't ready
Pretty solid aggression. Alright, so Jonathan Black trying to get something started. 6 be into CE. Very interesting option right there. He's gonna get one curse off that, and let's see what the mix-up is. Burn the meter very early. He's gonna. That wasn't safe. He's gonna take that. But he gets to counter it. Nice, looking real good. Using those break stacks. Off me. Charge. No charge. Pulls him in. Nice GI. Press the button. Power slipping. Yeah, Tail of 9 is just looking very solid right now. He's gonna burn his second meter right here. Real shaky for Jonathan Black right now. Sig in control. Look up on the break. Yeah, that'll take it. Tail of 9 just doing Siegfried stuff, man. Yeah.
That was... I feel like I blinked and then...
And my commentating team behind me very, very much. We all have the same.
Oh, we're just speechless.
Probably all have the same expression right now.
Yeah. All right. Like Tails clearly understands that.
The street's a little choppy.
Welcome to the stage of history.
I did love the opening though. Just 6 A.
That was just like
For like a million damage.
Jonathan Black knew how to deal with that.
Yeah, Tail of 9 definitely no stranger to playing SoulCal. Definitely clean conversions on the wall. Got all 3 wall hits and the break, so he was ready to go. We're gonna see here. We're gonna stay with Zos. Yeah, so we're gonna continue the Zos pick. Jonathan Black, he's definitely gonna want to use 3A series here. He's definitely gonna want a 2A when he can, and maybe 6 BB might be able to get something going. But yeah, Tail of 9 just not letting anything happen. He's making this one-player game, but we can see what's gonna happen. Okay, 6AA, nice. Definitely trying to create something here, but Sig plays in Zos's optimal range very well.
Oh, the ring out.
Yeah, trying to fish the little ring out there. The mix, watch the feet. Getting a little too happy with that 6. Yeah.
Betrayed.
Yeah, 6AA is getting a little happy with that. L9 definitely very comfortable. He knows what to do there. But just letting it rip right now. Tons of birds, my goodness. Ring out there, nasty angle. Yeah, he keeps going for the 6AA. Gotta get the lethal hit here. Oh! Nothing, no ring out right there, but L9 still looking very solid.
Ooh, trying to call him out.
Yeah, nothing on that. Burn the meter here, the conversion, this should be enough. Yeah, Tail of 9, again, making this a single player game. Jonathan Black has to make something happen here besides 6AA. Dig, going dirty. Goodness, big birds. Catching the who's Maxis? That's one catch. My goodness. That's one big thing about Zos. That bird change, it hurt him in a lot of ways. Very easy to step certain things now. But yeah, Tail of 9. GG, man. I'm looking aggressive.
And before we knew it, it was 2-0.
Yeah.
Tail 9 still hoarding the 1-player spot. I'm telling you guys, the secret is to also hop onto that 1-player spot.
Secret tech. Yeah, Tail of 9, he never let his foot off the gas, man.
Losing the Tail of 9 is like no shame, dude.
Yeah.
We saw what you were trying to do.
Everything was just connecting. But like I said, I think that matchup is in Sig's favor. Sig just isn't Zos's optimal mid-range game very well, but Zos still has some tricks up his sleeve, and we all know Sig is, my character.
Yeah, we know your stream matches aren't like, indicative to you.
Looking at Gear Falcon.
Listen, don't worry about me. I'm gonna get there.
Alright, let's get our next matches.
Alright. Seal and I are not playing on stream, right?
No.
No. Cool. Reading a bracket, so hard.
Hardy.
So good. Let me get our next challenge
Fail
in.
got some Genshin to play. Some cat food to pick up. He needs to go.
It's okay if he disappears and I need him for a match. That'll be the easiest.
Those,
or send the losers of my life.
Those roles won't make themselves, okay? He's got to unlock another Genshin character.
That's also true. Gotta get Blizzard.
I don't have my Genshin CAS on this one. Heck.
One day I'll play
Guess
that
I'll play
game.
Whoa, ma'am. Language, please.
I'm so sorry.
Sincere apology. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you.
I'm still
I'd
reeling
lose
from
to
that
a
match. I think
Yeah,
whoever,
right?
I think whoever ends up fighting Mr.
Tale of Nine.
Oh shoot, I already forgot the name. Tale of Nine. Needs to be able to slow the game down.
Yeah.
For
Tale
sure.
of Nine
Yeah.
is
They
very
were better
experienced.
Tail 9 is a monster.
I see that. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, but we got our
Every time I
next-
watch him, I feel like I learned a new Siegfried thing.
I think the Zas needed to, in truth, pointed this out. I think 2A's would have come in really clutch, because a lot of that was just pressure from switching stances up in the Zas's face, which 2A or A6, just quickly.
Welcome to the stage of history
Stop.
retold.
Something to slow
would have been a huge help there, but definitely he's gonna have some VOD footage to look out there. Shout out to Tale of Nine, but right now we got Bliss of Elite taking on 3P Tempura. It's busy.
Time to save
It's
the
okay. She is a player of many names.
Fizzy, our resident Cassandra here in Florida. Blitzham, he plays a couple characters. Right now he's gonna stick with the Aswell. He's been very loyal to Aswell. We're gonna see what kind of shenanigans he pulls out. Fizzy, I do want to point out, is definitely on the up and she's on the up and up. She's improving at a very fast rate.
Oh, my
The
shield.
winds fan the
Looking
flames of
real
the
good with that
warrior's
matchup
fighting
knowledge,
spirits.
but we'll see how that matchup knowledge is gonna play. Bliss Elite knows about himself. We're gonna go to the plains here. Very good stage for both characters. Lots of space to work out, but I think Aswell will have a slight edge here, just with stancing and weapons. We're gonna get right into this. Not even feeling each other out. Just going straight forward, pressing all the buttons. Back row. Looking the pressure going. See, good as well. Let's K. The conversion switch. Nice. Real good. Right now, trying to keep that pressure going. But Cassandra, as you know, just a very tough character to deal with when she's getting started. You get the right there. And real nice in these conversions on both players. Slow. On that. Ooh. I think it was spear. Alright.
That's something he can always do. Because Aswell can always just back up.
Absolutely. No penalty there.
To quote Truth of the Nine, what he tells me every week, it is free to back up.
It's free to back up. You don't have to approach somebody. That's the thing. But Aswell, looking to approach right here. Looking real tough. Cassandra looking real good with the life lead. Gets the foot to get the double sweep. Looking real nice here. Goodness. Good pressure. Break. Rock, paper, scissors encounter. And gets the grab break. Nice. Sure if you want the meter here, that's really risky. It's no plus frame, and you burn the butter. Hate to see it happen. It is what it is. So the grab gets nothing on that busy. And that pressure looking real nice. As well looking a little bit more uncomfortable. You might want to see him, stay in axe a little bit more. He's having a lot of success with axe. Now his up to sword is hurting him. Now he's just, panic button RE. Nothing on that. Oh my god, catching the back.
I would have liked to see a punish on that already. I don't know if it was just the nerves that got to what.
Gonna take it.
Great job clutching it out. Slow guard.
Reach my goal.
Gonna get a little guard stamina there. Still only with match 2 sticks of butter apiece. Looking real good. Who is gonna pop you first? That's really what comes down to in matches like this.
You're
busy. Doesn't get the auto DI. You interrupt. Keep going for that break attack high. Nothing on that. The conversion very solid right now. It's the whip. Close frame. Get off me. Oh my goodness. Soul attack catching that. Looking real good. Axe low. Nothing on it. Little pivot on that. And conversion right there. Nice by Busy. 3-1.
Good job clutching it out. The stream's looking a little rough for me. Is that
It might just be my computer.
Twitch, it looks fine on Twitch. I don't know why. On Discord, it's looking fuzzy.
Yeah.
Let me restart it.
my only reservation is a little behind?
Just to recap there, Busy looking really good with the pressure, and Blitzum was looking real solid, but what ended up happening here was he just kind of let that aggression slip.
Updated, so hopefully it's better for you guys.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Busy didn't let that aggression slip, and that's really what it came down to. Cassandra just doesn't want to stop hitting buttons. You have to know when to duck this character. You don't want to step too much, and you have to be
the commentators are in the Discord legit, so that's what we're talking about as being fuzzy. The Twitch stream is fine, but the Discord stream, which allows our commentary to be like more in sync, that's looking a little rough on our side.
Is there commentary explain?
We got the Mrs. Claus, Cassandra, and what was that? Player 2 as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or red and blue as well.
Battle 1. Fight!
Alright. We got walls here. Very interesting with both characters. Both characters make a lot happen with walls, but Busy not really carrying at all. Letting it rip. Big life throwing it down. Blizzard getting a little that panic button. He needs to calm down. He's not getting any mileage out of that. He's not pushing hard to rock paper scissors. My goodness, Busy is just kind of pulling a tail of 9 right now, not letting him play. Punish on the Captain America. Flowers looking real good. Block. Good punish. Character looking good. People's cake. The conversion drop kick gets nothing on that. That's what life is. Real solid.
Oh no, Graham, please no. Oh.
Graham, get away from that router.
Graham's in front of the computer. God damn it. Interference.
Blizzum paid off the cat.
Travis got it.
Blizzum looking real solid right now. Looking real good. Popping meter looking effectively.
Oh my goodness.
Most K will take that. Patience.
Battle 3. Fight!
I think right now, both players are definitely doing a better job of. They're identifying adaptations here. They're not just throwing out buttons anymore. They're just kind of really respecting each other with their offense. It's really evident in Busy's play. She knows what she's gonna get away with. She gets away with it.
Oh, that was good.
Let's take it with the low. Right.
Victory.
Battle to reach my goal.
Have a stick of butter online.
Okay.
And you're still having a stick of butter as well. Like I said, in these kind of situations, it depends on who is gonna use that meter first. Looking real good. Nice pressure. As well looking real solid right now. Blizzard trying to just chip away. Going back to what I was saying earlier, if you want to be in the life lead against Cassandra, she can just literally maul you for no reason at times. Oh, that's not good.
Here we go.
The button at the wrong time doesn't get the lows. Goes to the top guy. There's nothing on that. Oh my goodness, looking real good. That's gonna convert. He's okay. That's punishable. No punish on that.
Beautiful. Such an explosive full charge.
Definitely looking more comfortable. Blizzum, like I said, not having that aggression, you know, throughout the match. It just started really aggressive and just kind of just laid back a little bit. You can't lay back against Cassandra or Sophie for that matter. These characters will maul you.
Alright,
Especially
GG's.
if you're not having a life lead. GG's to both players.
It was really interesting to see how Blizzum played compared to just this past tournament. We had a few Aswell players, and especially what was her name? I'm horrible with these.
Charlie?
Charlie, right? And like you can immediately notice the differences. Blizzum playing a lot more grounded, I want to say. I noticed he didn't do his signature like canceling. I'm not sure what the input is, but like a cancel into Muscle Buster. I don't know if Patty just didn't give him the chance or what, but
It's been a while since I played him.
For me too, but I feel like he definitely played differently there. I don't know if it was the stage wasn't allowing him to move that much and zone as much as he wanted to. I really don't know.
I think really what it was Patty was just like, you know, like what seems like 12 for 12 on lows, and just eating those lows just kind of gets demoralizing after a while. You just keep eating.
No rip to you, Jonathan. You're doing great. My Siegfried isn't anything like Tails.
It's better.
Definitely.
One day.
So
we'll
dudes,
get there.
what match we got on deck here?
So we're gonna move on to Losers Quarters. A tradition we love to do for SoCal community is doing top 6. So we're first gonna have Jonathan Black versus Gear Falcon, and then after that we will have Blizzum Elite
Nice.
versus Otaku Black. So looks like the rest of the bracket will be on stream.
Awesome. We got some good showing.
We good to go?
Yep.
All our players.
Alright, let's do this.
We're gonna probably have a run back here. Sas versus Sig. Like I said, going
Welcome
back
to
into
the
this
stage
matchup,
of
I
history.
feel like
GG's Blizzum.
55-45 in Sig's favor. Dark Legacy always a problem for a lot of characters, and just literally just strong verts and good pressure from Sig kind of make it hard for Zas to get what he wants started. But it does not mean Zas does not have options.
Let's do this.
What do you think, Senna? What do you think about this matchup?
You'll get to hear my
button.
button sounds, by the way.
I think we're gonna hear some button sound. No, I think
I think we're gonna
baseball-
see the walls change between rounds.
Did you guys know? Did you guys know that? I think baseball is really scary. I think baseball is really scary here. I think there's a lot of opportunity for those level 3 or 1 GIs. I forget the one that advantage. Baseball is terrifying.
Oh my goodness.
The more I've been watching him recently, the more I've been like, wow, he's playing with way more confidence.
Yeah, I go by busy now, but that's for sure. Just S15 can sketch that.
Yeah, I just came up and said the player was
Alright, Jonathan answering back. This is not what I'm doing. Oh my god.
Oh,
The
big
big
Nothing on that. No conversion right there.
I'm just trying. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Battle
That was so close.
Fight.
I think Black had a chance to see the there multiple times, but did it. That might have been happening. Tries to panic super, gets nothing on that. Needs at least 8 frame of activation. Gets hit him with the super.
Oh, another wall combo.
Oh my god, conversion. Oh my goodness.
damn.
Fast frames, nothing on that, but still
A gear.
Craft to 6A. What
Holy shit.
Gear Falcon is he's in his bag right now.
Gear
Yeah,
chose
you're-
violence today when he woke up.
Truth was talking about Fizzy leveling up, but have you met my guy Gear
Oh,
Falcon?
bro.
Yeah, bro. This guy can't
Oh.
catch a break.
I'm
Jonathan, I'm so sorry.
Jonathan, let's play some this week. We're gonna put you through the Siegfried ringer, man. I promise.
Welcome to
We're
the
gonna get you
stage of
there.
history.
We're getting reports that people can't really hear anyone besides me.
Oh. T.O.?
Hello?
Hello. I love this Zaz costume though.
It's got
really
Yeah,
his
it's
audio.
really good.
Everything's blasted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shrimpy only has ears for you.
Oh.
Get a sound check in the Twitch chat if anyone's out there. Just quick little sound check. Make sure that we can hear everybody here.
Maybe
I'm busy. If you want to
Busy should ask.
The wind.
Impulse here.
Battle
Hopefully
one.
hear me.
Fight.
He's playing A plus B. Big conversions right there. Goes for goals. Let it rip. Let it rip. Will he get a conversion here? Yes.
All right.
Alright, inching his way back.
That's the mid-range buttons there and a little pop-off at the end. Oh my goodness. Flip them again with the B plus K. Or A plus B, I'm sorry. Definitely looking real good. Gear Falcon needs to get some stance transitions going. Needs to start. My goodness, just letting it rip.
Alright.
This started very quickly. This is a very pressure heavy tournament. My goodness. Alright, still not over yet.
It might be on Alex's side. If Alex wants to like boost truth and center, maybe?
Yeah, I'm trying to like I've blown them up now. Like I lower my own headset so I don't blast my ears.
Okay. It's the wall. What's the conversion? That's mixed.
Oh, hell
My
yeah.
goodness, Gear Falcon feel himself again.
That's what
688.
happens when you send your friend to walk off the camp.
Falcon
Okay?
is catching all of the techs, all of the techs, all the Ukemis. He's gotten so much mileage off of them.
Well, break attack here. Gear Falcon getting a lot of mileage out of these break attacks, and he's gonna burn the meter here. See how much damage that's gonna rack up. See a little bit at the end here, but and see if it was worth. He takes the round, definitely worth it. 6B gets nothing and I gets the full punish. Oh my goodness, Dark Legacy Online. It was worth it. It was worth the meter. You gotta be careful. Jonathan Black gotta bait that dark legacy there. He had to go low. Alright, Soul Charge. Projectile here gets 2-2 BB. Boy Nova, bring him in
This
here.
guy's looking
Get-
to sell.
Oh my goodness. Looking real good. And he gets the attack
Oh,
grab.
hell yeah.
Darth Vader grab.
Looking real good. That's punishable.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Your body put out take it.
Shit. Oh my god.
That was prime time sauce conversions right there. Looking real good. Getting a crouch punish, getting the grab, lots of stand blocking from Gear Falcon. He put himself in a world of hurt. You definitely want to see some more defense out of Gear Falcon, some more mixing it up. Good job from Jonathan Black, looking real good, making this a set, not just a rundown. So we finally seen some signs of life from Jonathan Black. What's Gear Falcon gonna answer with? That's the real question.
I think both sides could definitely benefit from slowing it down a bit, doesn't need to,
Welcome to the
because
stage of
it's just been like 0 to 100, like
Buttons.
go.
Yo, but buttons though. You can press more of them when you
Exactly.
slam your hand on a stick.
But my buttons.
And lots of aggression here. So we're gonna see some costume switches here. Both these look very nice in their own respect. But we're gonna go to the I always forget the name of the stage, but you just gotta know there's ring outs. That's what's important here.
Square ring out stage.
We're ring out. Waterfall.
battle one.
Right. Oh yeah, again for the A plus B. That is a high, so I
Alright.
whip on that.
The god costumes are out. I like it.
And Falcon, good mix. Whips on that break attack. Gets nothing on that. Sig looking real solid though. Life lead. Gets the curse, burns the curse. Again, AB plus K.
Alright,
Not getting a lot of mileage out of that.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Ring out.
Oh my goodness! That hit him at the just
wow.
precision angle to ring him out. Right.
They need to fix that, by the way.
Locked in on that. 2A.
Gets a curse, bent it immediately again.
Falcon, nice Hories. Put him solid. No mix here. No punish on the whiff. A lot of opportunities to punish on the whiff right there. The big swing. 2A. And he's gonna take it with 3K. He's getting a lot of mileage out of the 3Ks now. But this is anybody's match because, like I said, a lot of aggression here, you know, can definitely turn the tide, and that's what we're
So
seeing.
watch out for CE here. Yep.
Yep.
It is. Gonna take the CE here, but Gearfalcon's still having a lot of meter. Sig with meter is very dangerous.
One curse he might yep. That's unsafe.
Oh,
Oh! I think that's minus 12 with one curse. Oh, I could be wrong.
right. He's getting a lot of miles out of his blow. Gonna get a conversion here. Gonna burn the curse again. Falcon trying to get this to going.
Yep,
Nothing but
no
the
way
stick.
for everybody. Alright, Jonathan Black. Rolling his way back. Does not want to repeat.
Exactly. It is what it is. Good showing from both players. What I really liked out of Jonathan Black was just kind of like the fearlessness. You know, everybody plays Zos different. I just kind of like the fearlessness of, you know, burning the one curse. Sometimes it's effective, you know? It's such an out there option. It's just like it throws your opponent off, right? And that's what we saw a lot of. Just, you know, throwing the timing off with that curse burn, and he made a lot happen. But good showing from both players.
Absolutely. I think Zas definitely one of those characters where the moment they have meter, you just need to be paying attention to it. You have to know that
Absolutely.
they might use it.
I ate
GG is
super in
done.
essence. I ate super in essence. One of the better supers, in my opinion. I thought it was one of the best supers. I thought it was the best super in the game, but then Dime proved me wrong. So it's one of the best supers according to Dime.
It's
What does
definitely
he
a good
know?
one. You don't have to worry about it if you're playing me though. It doesn't.
Yeah, you just never use it. I don't know why. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, Santa, that I tell everybody, and everybody needs to know this. If you have butter, if you have meter, you can't take it with you. Do what you will with that information.
Too true.
Gotta use it. Right, so it's a little choppy on my end, on the Discord end. So who do we have next?
We got
So leave it-
Taku Black and Blizzard Elite.
GU.
Blizzard Elite. And who does Otaku Black play?
Not sure.
We
It's
don't
the
know.
first time he entered these tournaments.
He got
Oh, we got another first timer.
he DQ'd from winners. A little late, so but hopefully we get to see.
We're sorry about that. Blizzard probably gonna stay as well here, but he does have two other characters that he plays, so we may see a character swap here.
Yeah.
Time to save the human race.
Nice feeling the Aswell. Double Aswell, okay.
Oh Jesus.
It's a PC tournament all over again.
Yep.
We can never escape.
Is there any talent players? Unfortunately, we don't have any talent players tonight. Not that I know of, our talent secondaries. But we do have Aswell players if you're looking for that. If you're into that kind of stuff.
We got
Orlando
plenty.
does rhyme as well, after all.
Aswell, very frustrating character to deal with. I find that paying attention to what weapon he has at the time, currently, or not currently, but when he has it, definitely makes the matchup a lot smoother. But both players are not paying attention to anything and they're just letting it rip. Very aggressive tournament. I really like it.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a lot of oppressive, sidestep prevention options. Blizzard Elite looking real good. Gets the conversion. Will he get a wall here? No wall. He's gonna take all of that pressure. So
He kept
nice
them
dunk.
Mixed up. Blizzard's in the tuxedo. Get up.
Do I have a mix?
Yeah.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us, buddy.
Sorry, but either way, solid play.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, B plus K. Let's go, kicks. He's gonna try to force Blizzard Elite. Finally forces the rock paper scissors. Tons of meter online. Gonna clash here. Buddy home. Nice. Good job from Blizzard, knowing that when that vanish hit, he had the ability to hit a button if it was quick enough. All right, he's gonna pop meter here. It's definitely worth it to pop meter. He had 2 on deck. Looking real good right now. The players in axe goes back to spear. Careful, watch them feet. I guess do Kimmy. Looking real good. Clips him out of the air. Break attack. He's gonna pop his second meter. This guy's hungry. Get him a plate. He's hungry.
Holy
Put
moly.
it up. Good job by Otaku Black. Just staying patient. You know, some players in that situation will definitely panic when that second meter pop happens. One of the Aswell's new attacks looking real good. Lots of linear pressure from Blitzum Elite. You might want to see a step here. There's nothing on that.
The tiniest of steps to punish that glitch.
Because like I said, he's playing linear. You got to take that step. Now Otaku Black looking real good right now. Forcing Blizzard to play some defense. Was that both? I think they both B plus K there.
I'm not sure.
That was a little nutty right there. Both players looking real good right now, but Blizzum, again, same thing like I was talking about earlier. He's going kind of limp with his pressure, and it's showing right. Or actually, now he's looking real good. Been catching him with that all game. Good sidestep, lethal hit.
Oh, the wall messed him up there. I would definitely spend meter if I were to... wait, is that... Nope, that's Blizzum. Okay,
Blizzum,
there we go.
Get that man Blizzum a plate. He's so hungry with the meter tonight. Just letting it rip.
And all the butter on the croissants, like.
Croissant. The croissant is to CE. That might be true.
Butter's
The
the croissant here.
That'll take it.
Alright. But listen, going into the next round with no butter. So we'll see how he
All
does.
butter.
And
2-0.
double butter for Otaku Black here.
So we'll see here. Here in Blizzum does force a rock, paper, scissors. He's not going to get too much meter here.
Oh,
Gets the lethal hit. Nice. Being very impressive. B plus K. What's the conversion? Still got axe on line.
Tries to
Flower.
auto
Hits
GI.
the wall. Alright, Blizzum just kind of biding his time here. Gets a little bit of meter,
Wow,
but
that
not
was
enough
so
to get some started.
close.
Very good from both players, but Otaku Black definitely keeping it a little bit more solid. Like I said, Blizzum got really linear throughout that, and those slight sidesteps into lethal hit was kind of the difference maker. See if Blizzum will stay as well or the character select.
Yeah, I'd love to see a new character.
I'll talk about Black did a great job that last round of abusing the difference in meter. Pop soul charge. Went into and Blizzum actually, I think he made the right call there too, was he didn't play passively. He tried to essentially meet Otaku, which I think you need to do if you don't have any meter.
Absolutely. Just keep that foot on the gas. And
Yeah.
like you were saying, meter maintenance there would have probably been better in Blizzum's favor if he did take that.
Sticking with the Aswell.
Yeah, we got Top Hat Aswell taking on Sunday service Aswell, so we'll see what happens here.
What kind of pastor looks like this? Oh my goodness.
I don't
You know
want
where
to
your
go there.
church money's going to if your pastor looks like this.
Oh, no.
Church of Caliber.
Our silk hat and full tuxedo for Sunday service.
Oh, we're going to Hamaru stage, Diarrhea Isle. Very interesting layout of stage here. Kind of like has that half
Pentagon.
ring out.
Very long pentagon.
Yeah, the pentagon with the half ring out, half not. But Blitzum looking very in trouble right here. Gets nothing on that. That's a drop.
That's
Taco Black definitely feeling it right now. Oof. Good patience. That low going into that strength, looking real good. So I think right now Otaku Black needs to definitely keep it up with the slight step into sidestep punish, but he needs to also be picking his options a little better. Instead of just trying to swing wildly with Blitzum, he needs to kind of just slow the pace down. Like Senna was saying earlier, you want to definitely create some defense off of your opponent's mistakes. Capitalize here. and right now he's not doing a good job of capitalizing. He's just kind of getting bullied right now. It's fully caliber.
Getting poked.
Oh, looking real good, being oppressive. Blissum, good adjustments with the Horis. He's gonna almost force the rock, paper, scissors this time, but too slow on that. You're real good. He's an axe. We already know what's coming. And this should punish. Nice. A little excessive of a punish, but Blissum has been making this look very excessive. No, all the games he's been playing tonight. Oh, he's up 2-0.
How about it? If he wins either round, it's justified.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Taku Black, 2 sticks of butter. Blissum's back to the wall. No punish on the B plus K on block. Very interesting there. He's an axe. See it? We didn't see that axe low. Looking real good forward pressure. Let's break attack. Just keeping it going. Axe low. All right, he's away from the wall. Nothing on that. Good damage. Punish. But we should see a conversion here. Nicely done.
All right, that's talking about inching his way back.
That's him again. The meter madman. Popping meter. I guess, you know, he had a game plan there, but Otaku Black was not letting it get started. Careful, watch the toes.
Kublai would definitely burn that meter right now.
Absolutely.
Abuse the fact that he can't do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Another one of these punishes. You're totally right, Jude. These punishes are just coming out of the woodworks.
Exactly. He's just literally just letting them off. Blizzard is building meters slowly. I'm surprised we haven't seen an Ari attempt. Axe low. Lift on that. No punish. A. Nothing on that. Oh my goodness. No, the panic button comes out. No justifiable reason for that RE. But, no, he has meter now. You gotta look at the positive here. Taku Black, bringing it back.
I want to see more guard punishes on these unsafe moves.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, caught him slipping. Hit a button. Big punish.
Wow.
Big lethal hit.
Decent damage. Stuff to...
Stuff to soul charge there.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he hits the line.
That's so unfortunate.
You hate to see it happen. Cutter all over the place. Hits him in the driver's seat. Will he capitalize on this? Big opportunity here so he doesn't go out 0-2.
Wow. Okay.
Almost had a chance to, because he popped meter and then he guarded, which is very weird. You don't see a lot of players just do that unless the opposition soul charges back. But literally, good job by Blitzum. You hate to see it happen. Otaku Black dropping the combo there, he was going for the other critical edge. But yeah.
Oh, you think that's what it was?
Yeah, it had to. That's because that's true.
A little slower, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because he got the Beyblade lethal hit, then it combos into that other CE.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, but
that is a shame. Maybe nerves.
Could have been. Maybe just getting a little too ahead of himself. We're going to Pirate. We're going to a Pirate stage. You know, very good stage for a lot of characters. See how Aswell would like to. Let's see what kind of shenanigans Aswell likes to do on this stage. Very long stage. The long boy.
Might see a bunch of spears flying around.
We might see some spears. We might see some axes.
BigColors.com. My sponsors here, guys.
Shout out to sponsors, but you guys definitely, as this set's going on, we can see a little bit more respect. Still a lot of brawl caliber here, a lot of buttons being pressed, but there's a lot more respect now, and you kind of like to see that against two players. Box the axe low, good punish, damage. Listen, getting a lot of the grabs in all his matches, looking real good. Good conversion there. That feint that Senna was talking about, good conversion.
And he rigs himself out in the same move. Well, that's swag right there. I'm sorry.
I don't make the rules, but that's swag.
I don't write them. You know.
Taku Black, maybe he wants to start stepping less here because Blitzum has the Hori game on lock. He's definitely stopping the steps now. Blitzum making the adjustments.
He's feeling himself now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Goes for the GI there.
Yeah, his guard. Let's see if he tries to go for the guard right here or takes it for the round.
Oh my goodness! Look at the range on that. Good punish. Did we say ring out again? Ring out.
Nope.
People ski right back. Blocks the low. Lethal hit.
Oh my God.
Anybody's game here?
What?
Okay. He just kind of just switch sides, just B plus K it. All right. So Otaku Black.
Still gotta watch his guard
in a
gauge.
bad spot right now.
Blizzard might be trying to work on that.
Use the butter. I'm very shocked. We haven't seen Blitzum, cook up with that butter. But anyway, you may see it right now.
Wow, this is whittling away at him.
Adamant
He's gonna
about
get more meters. This is huge. If he wins this encounter, Blitzum will take 2 sticks to the next stage. If he wins the encounter, he gets 2 sticks. So even if he loses here, this is huge for him. Taku Black, in a world of hurt right now, loses what's left of his.
Goes for the soul attack.
God.
This should be punishable.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, he went for all the swag, all that meter.
Yeah. I like it though. I like that he's
Very
feeling
bad
it.
spot. What's up a little too much? Charging in with the spear. Damage there. Looking real good. Pressure. Nice. Huge life lead. Let's see. Definitely not going soft here. He's not taking his foot off the gas this time. That was the problem he's having his other sets. Otaku Black. In danger right now. Needs to make something happen. Break attack. Nothing on that. Maybe some lows might do it right here because the step is being caught every time. Panic button. Nothing on that. Drops the mix. Still anybody's game. Nice. What's the conversion?
Oh my goodness.
Don't let the nerves get to you.
Hanging on by a
Nice.
prayer here.
Looking real good.
Oh,
Oh,
good
Just chip
Jack.
it away. Chip it away.
Oh.
Oh, the cats some stepping.
That was a good
I think
What
Otaku
is
Black
showing?
wanted to get in a pop meter, but couldn't get in.
Mm,
Showing by both players.
that was great. Blizzum definitely. I don't forget what round it was, but he definitely just between one and the next just woke up, started doing fake out, started doing stance dancing a little bit,
Yeah.
like the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, he was definitely looking more Aswell-ish that last game, and I think one thing that really helped him between the second and third game was again just going for the Hori, nice little AA, stop him from stepping. You know what I mean? This is a game. You know, obviously it's a game that's about precision and, you know, lots of frames, right? But it also boils down to comfort. How comfortable are you in a matchup? How comfortable are you against your opponent, you know? And Blizzum just kind of took that comfort from Otaku Black, and it was very evident in those last 2 games.
Absolutely.
sure.
That one point where he just spent both of his meters at the end, I was like, okay, well you just spent them and didn't really get much for it, but I know you're feeling yourself right now, so it's probably not even that bad of a, you know, that's what's important is that he's, because sometimes you can freeze up. I know that happens to me a lot. Is you'll just freeze up, like you'll just stand there and guard when you're supposed to just be moving around or whatever.
Yeah.
And no, he definitely woke up.
All right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because.
All right.
this is the
Intermission
first
for
of
Fizzy.
3, or not first of 3, but that's
I'm
not 5.
I'm back.
Same
I
thing.
have stopped screaming into my pillow.
It's all right, man. All right, man. Yeah.
As the appropriate way to handle things.
I'm not sure I said GG's to Jonathan, but they were really good after I got done being salty.
Good, bro. It's all right, man. This is a game. It's a game that, you know, it's a very emotional game to an extent. You know, I think 3D fighters in general are just emotional games, right? And no, it's all right. It's all right to feel some kind of way playing these games sometimes. Just don't let it consume you. Like,
Oh yeah, no.
let the darkness consume you.
Oh no, I think he handled it well.
Buff Sig, you're right, Tail.
Buff stick.
Honestly, why isn't Dark Legacy on the whole time? Like, I should just be able to use it over and over again.
Yeah.
It should be like the Sephiroth install from Ultimate, where sometimes it just stays on for no reason.
Oh, and Gear, my offer is a permanent offer. It is there. It's a permanent banner. You can draw from it whenever you would please.
I know. I need to.
I would love to. I think we'd actually have a ton of fun. That's just me. Maybe I'm.
Oh,
being
we
a little-
absolutely. I am terrible about taking people up on things. Like, I just forget, and I'm like, oh, the whole day went by, and I did nothing but read again today.
But let me ask you. That's a great pastime, though.
I
Props.
agree.
But let me ask you this: would you be okay, or would you be Yeah, would you be all right if I just hounded you? Would that be
100%.
desirable?
The only way, shoutouts to can say nice things about her because she's not here to hear. Once she's here, hate her. The only way I learned how to do like wall combos ever in this game was because every single time I played and dropped one, she was like, "You're a dumb idiot. Why didn't you hit that wall combo?" And so I spent like 6 hours lapping out combos. Oh God, she's back. She's the worst. Bad friend. Certainly not one of my best friends I made in the last year. Gross. But yeah, just hound me, and then and then once we're safe to be around each other, I think we live in the same area.
Adults live.
We do, yeah. Alrighty then, it's a deal. I will do it. Who do we have coming up next?
Dang
here?
it, should
We're waiting on Fizzy to finish her break in the bathroom, and then we'll be playing this winners finals match. It'll be a 3 out of 5.
If that's not the real local experience,
yeah,
winners finals. The person's wandered off to the bathroom, or they're outside smoking. Someone find them, please.
There's a third on
So this is our Yu-Gi-Oh break. Duelist. How's the Yu-Gi-Oh been going
sorry,
recently?
I've been looking at.
Hello? Are we back?
Yes,
Can
we
you
are.
hear
Oh,
me?
break's over.
We're back up.
Alright. No more
Yeah.
fun allowed. Back to the calendar.
The teacher's back.
I was about to say like
No more fun. Caliber.
I'm like, no one wants to hear my stuff about reading about the new cards that they're
Welcome
making.
to the stage of history.
I kind of do.
Well, now there's a dark on us, which makes me sad.
All right, so who do we got here? Who's next up in the gauntlet? The Florida Caliber gauntlet.
And Tale of Nine. This is gonna be pretty awesome to watch either way, I think.
All right, Fizzy, Tale of Nine. So what this is going to boil down to is, can Fizzy stop Tale of Nine's offense? No, because I think Tale of Nine does have the edge in offense, and Tale of Nine just needs to just convert on damage the way he's been converting. This is anybody's game, honestly. We're going to take it to a ring outless stage. Nice stage to work with.
Good trade for
Tale.
Tail.
AGA there.
It's a free tournament, 0 PR. Come in with Talem next month. Give us some Talem action all on your own.
Looking real good. Good conversion. Dark Legacy online. He's ready for it. Letting it rip. Hold on, Dark Legacy. Nice
Good
patience.
cancel into Dual Rising B.
Patience. Good patience.
Good
Real
punish.
good.
Oh,
Almost
good
forced
space.
the rock, paper, scissors. Nothing on that. Good guard. Getting a little too patient. Oh, that'll take
Oh,
it. Putting nerves there by Fizzy. But Tale of Nine, definitely looking very vulnerable right now compared to the other matches he was playing. Got
And
punish right there.
Siegfried RE actually has one of the shortest ranges, if not the shortest in the game. It's actually pretty horrible.
mhm.
We saw
Hey.
that a little earlier.
We'll figure it out, 0 PR. We'll figure it out.
The more you know. Alright, goes into soul attack. Conversion. The damage goes low. There's nothing on that. Tries to create some forward momentum. Zig just playing it safe. Base hole gets beat. Divine Force ready to go. Nothing on that.
Right? And
Real
okay.
good. Right.
Fizzy's husband put in a awful ultimatum on the table, threatening her PBR if she can't pull this together.
No.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Looking for the PBR. Looking real good. Trying to catch him. Pressing the button there. Wasn't pressing the button. Get stepped. Thing on the low. Gonna take the feet. Nice. Looking good. Good conversion. Divine Force. And Dark Legacy
The
is
2B
online.
counter hit buff to Sig is so nice.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of mileage here. Doesn't catch her Duffy. Good job. Fizzy guard versus Eminent. Dark Legacy has been very on point with Dark Legacy. Fizzy has also been on point too as a player. She's baiting low right when she thinks it's gonna happen. But Tale of Nine one step ahead, just saying,
Not on
hey, I'm
point
not
as it
gonna let you
is.
stuff this.
Sorry guys, I forgot to hit one player. We got
Oh.
that messed up.
So one player. the one player option wasn't enabled. We'll see if it's enabled this time. But both players playing very good. Tale of Nine just making slight.
Hell yeah, guys! I got the 1-player slot.
Oh, it's over. Wrap. No, but Tale of Nine has
Wrap
been
up.
has been making it really hard to take the offense, to take the momentum away from him.
I'm gonna disagree there. I don't think Fizzy did a bad job taking the offense. I think what it boiled down to was like small situations like her double GIing and getting hit with the break attack. It's just he's just playing one step ahead. And I think once Fizzy gets the tempo right where his tempo is, we're gonna see a more leveled out match. Right now, because right now he's just taking it in very small baby steps. Break attack, good stuff right there.
Fizzy is channeling the power of her favorite minion to take this.
I was just literally about to say this. Midgey's Cassandra, pretty cursed, but we're gonna let it rock. Damage. It's no doubt on that again. Double lethal hit.
What a drop.
Off me. Oh my goodness, lethal hit. Double lethal hit. Oh,
that's such a good version of that.
Do not care. Good block. Force on the rock paper scissors. Gonna take his plus frames. Oh my goodness, the Batman. Sit down. My goodness. Charge right there.
So the secret minion has been revealed.
That's literally what I was talking about. Just being that one step ahead. But this is Fizzy's game. She just needs to just make those big conversions. A good BK duck right there, indeed. She just needs to make those conversions. And right now, she's getting a lot of mileage out of 2A. Looking real good. Needs to be careful with that. I believe it's 38K. Because if he starts to duck that, then it would be a bad time for her. Looking real good. Dark Legacy online. Big damage. Get over here. Captain America. Tries to catch him crouching. Very interesting read right there. Good block. No punish. He's feeling himself. He's popping the meter again. Thinks he's going to win it here. Let's take that plus frames. No step on that. Good job.
C6.
Definitely feeling it. Still 9. Very aggressive. Looking real good with it. Fizzy. Not out of this yet. Divine Force. Ready to go. When will it be converted on? Right now. Looks real good. What's the guess? Ooh.
Right. A lot of damage.
Slam. Looking real good. Doesn't complete that stream there. Very smart not to. Low. Looking real good. Double meter online for Cassandra. She needs to finish this with that meter. She needs to force a game 3 with that meter. Looking real good with the conversion. Catches her ducking. Break attack. Nice little. She's gonna pop the meter. Looking real good.
All right.
Nice. Big meter pop there. She made the.
Go ahead and unsnort that beer, Shrimpy.
What's that? Anybody's game. All right, Tale of Nine. Good patience, not whipping that dropkick there. It looked like he was gonna go for the dropkick. Sandra,
Tale of Nine is me.
Attack, get off of me. Use the meter. Going right in for it. Pop the meter right back. Tale of Nine's trying to end this. Big charge. After the ducking, once again, big conversion. My goodness.
Beautiful conversion.
Perfect stage awareness. Using that soul that soul charge pushback right there to set that up. That was very nice.
Now, this is winners finals. There is another game here. It's not all over yet.
I don't want to take it away from Fizzy. She's playing very solid, but like I said, it's just literally we're kind of seeing that Blizzum effect here. Blizzum was just keeping that aggression and kind of going soft. Need to see that aggression stay because Tale of Nine is respecting her. He's definitely respecting the Cassie pick. He's respecting the Cassie player. Now, she needs to get that, respect off and just literally go for more mixes here, more intensive mixes. Maybe you might want to see more lows, less stepping. But the player's doing a good job right now, but Tale of Nine definitely edging out Fizzy so far.
There's been a few times where Dark Legacy's been active and Fizzy's either AA'd him or something and then gone immediately for a low. And every time that's happened, Tale of Nine hasn't fallen for it. He's either guarded low or, done so. He's kept his Dark Legacy and then spent it an instant later.
Right. Yeah, he's basically like 5 for 5 on Dark Legacy. Doesn't go for the grab there. At the bow peep Cassandra, keeping it more or less cursed, I should say. But nonetheless, looking real good. Again, like I was saying, Fizzy starts off very, very high. Starts off real good, lots of aggression, and then Tail of 9 just doing his thing. He's looking real nice as well. Big cage right there. Nice A. Stuff him right there. Oh, the reverse side of that hitbox. Big damage. Sig always seems to just kind of just create these very awkward situations, what seems to be by accident sometimes. But I think that was definitely planned. Blocks the shockwave. Nice punish. Counter hit. Big damage. Big damage. Good spacing.
Oh, that was an HEA.
Good job. Gets the reverse side of that hitbox again. Let it rip. Big damage once again. Is he still in this? Watch the low. Oh. 6B definitely going to take that there. Alright, Fizzy having access to meter. Definitely make something happen here. Tail of 9, like I said, just kind of just respecting properly. Just doing what he needs to do to keep this competitive and to just keep this in his favor. Fizzy. I have to hold that. Get off me. Mind Force online. Almost gets it! Big just kind of just teleporting out of the range of that shockwave.
Oh, we have to connect that.
Double splat.
It's gonna hurt. No, it's gonna be a guard break
What's
setup.
the mix?
No.
Oh my goodness, goes for the Bronco. Madman. Tail of 9, knowing what he wanted when he wanted it. Good job by both players. And
Really satisfying to watch. This guy works at Freed.
yeah, he's playing kind of like a hybrid Sig, man. He's playing that really aggressive online Sig, but as we saw against Fizzy, he's playing now more of a patient game, right? He wasn't just hitting, all the buttons. He was kind of hitting the right, or not kind of, he was hitting the right buttons at the right time. And one thing that was very impressive, in addition to the spacing, was just the stage awareness, especially those last two games. The ring out on the last game and then the wall awareness on this game. These are things that definitely give an edge in a matchup. You have to know these things. You have to know where you stand, in stage control. You have to know what button's going to put you where. So Tail 9, definitely no slouch, man.
And good games to both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to get our loser summaries match going. We'll have Blizzard Malik versus Jonathan Black.
All right, Blizzard taking on newcomer Jonathan Black. Shout out to Jonathan Black. Definitely getting that tournament XP. Definitely doing his thing. Shout out to Blizzard, one of our Florida Caliber guys, one of the homies of the community, if you will. Probably gonna see as well as Zasalamo. I think honestly, in my opinion, I think this matchup is 5-5. What do you think, Senna?
Well, Zasamel?
Zasalamo, as well, 5-5.
It's like a 5.9.
Yeah, 51-49. I think. No, I have. So I know next to nothing about Aswell, so I can't really say much. I think Zas definitely has answers. For example, if he wants to call out an Axlo Muscle Buster, he's got that 44K
Alright,
auto GI.
Good time today. I see some Aswell. Zaz.
Is that Black Panther?
Oh
Can't
shit.
tell.
That's the Black Panther's odds?
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, it looks more like
Pretty
a
dope.
cat, but I'm trying to where have I seen a humanoid cat before?
Yeah, that's
From our boy King.
From our boys in the cats and school.
yeah, Black
Shout out to
Panther.
Idris Elba.
Oh, shout out Black Panther. Shout out King from Tekken.
Oh, I think it's supposed to be a dog.
No, I think it's Armor King.
Oh,
No, it's Armor
cute.
King.
Yeah,
I
can see that.
Right, so we got the Armor King's odds looking real good. Putting a lot of pressure in, and again, just like I was talking about last time, he's not afraid to burn that one curse.
No.
Whoa, lots of buttons being pressed. My goodness. Didn't even get to see what was going on fully there. Blitzum definitely on check. He backed up immediately. He's on check. Oh my goodness, doesn't know the follow up there. Getting a lot of mileage now out of 8BK. Very unsafe move, but it's a very fast, catch him slipping type of move.
Like,
Blitzum
good at it. It's just
Blitzum was
working.
on.
Everything is working.
Hey, everything is hitting.
Holy moly.
CE,
Oh,
this guy doesn't care. Almost a double
That
burp.
was an answer, alright.
Listen, I think he's just really confused because I think he's
Definitely thrown off. Blizzum is
Yeah, he
definitely
wanted
thrown
to-
off.
Yeah, he wanted to see more of a neutral base tempo, but it's just a lot of attacking right now.
I think Jonathan's taking notes from Tail9.
Absolutely, no doubt on that. Step on that.
Gosh.
Listen, I think trying to respect a little too much. Good duck right there, but no solid punish. As meter, and this is the first time. Maybe Blitzum is full. He's not popping meter. No, that guy's been hungry over all this tournament. There it is.
He heard
Pop.
I think Blizzum's trying to make sense of what's happening, and I think he just needs to go in.
Yeah, absolutely. The conversion. Whoa! I didn't even think he'd be able to convert on that.
Okay.
I don't even know if that was air controllable, but yeah, he made it happen there. Listen, all right, getting some more mileage here, but you always gotta watch out. Just like Seven said, when he has that CE ready to go, he got it ready to go.
And Jonathan,
Right.
I don't think he's really. Oh no, he has, but he
Oh,
definitely
thanks for the
spent
update,
the
Taylor.
meter more for CE than for solo attack. So yeah, definitely watch out for that.
Yeah. And then even just straight up soul charge, he hasn't really been doing, but nice damage right there. Listen, all right, he's gonna finish it with axe right there. So both players can have access to meter. So Jonathan having access to CE once again. Blizzum just kind of just taking it slow. Like, hey, I have the advantage at this range, and absolutely he does.
I'd like to think he's found the center a bit more here.
Ooh. It catches him still just
Oh
Okay,
wow.
okay.
Nope.
And now he has no meter. Doesn't have to worry about CE anymore. Can just wail on him in this corner. But what's this?
Gets the just frame. Catches him rolling, floundering about. BB. Step on that. Nice.
Oh.
Alright, the first time where we haven't seen Blizzum use the double meter in one round.
Alright, so Blizzum kind of like able to wake up there. Like he was just like, it's not there, the first two games, but kind of just took it slow there. And like I said, I think he's pretty full. He's not going wild with the meter pop.
I think he was definitely trying to just, get a read on what Jonathan's playstyle was, and I think it was just one of those times where it's more effective to just be like, you know what, screw that, let me just go in, and it worked out.
Time to save the human race. It is time.
Guys
Alright.
got customs for days though.
Alright, some matching top
All
hats.
the cut. So we're going
They
top
planned
hat.
this.
A gentleman's
Top hat.
duel here.
Exactly. Top hat. Zaz versus top hat.
See me at high
as well.
noon.
20 paces.
You shall be sacrificed to the human race.
So, you're still floundering, mortal.
All right. Oh, we're gonna go to another ring out base stage, the ring out square. 6BB. He's gonna force that rock paper scissors. Blitzum really likes that button, that panic button there. I think he more so uses it for meter, more so for damage. But he may get a lot of mileage with it against an opponent like Jonathan Black. So Buster.
Really subtle thing that happened a moment earlier was Jonathan Black tried to force 6B and then spend the curse. You can't spend curse if you hit an RE, and that's what Blizzum did there. Blizzum RE'd.
Oh, thank you for that. I did not know that.
The more you know.
Yeah, you cannot spend curse if you hit an RE.
Tech crouches against that high, looking real good. Big damage. But Zos has his back to the ring. It's very dangerous to let him have his back to the ring. Oh, good B plus K. And it's like he's gonna go low and goes mid. Good job. Some elite. Looking real solid right now. Say A.
Absolutely.
That's a sweep the feet. Catch him slipping. Get the conversion. Nothing on that.
Yeah. See?
Oh, but remember, man had meter.
And hopefully Blizzum has in his head now he has one more meter. He's probably not afraid to use it this round.
Right. Pop it right there. That's not
Yep,
safe.
there it is.
Ooh, nice. Nice
Safe.
block.
Just out of range. Blitzum good job not just taking the bait and just like pressing right back. So Jonathan Black has that play style. You know, we look at it and it looks kind of crazy, but you know, stuff like this works, right? It just kind of throws your opponent off balance.
Sure.
It's just the basic fighting game mentality. If it works, why stop, right?
Exactly.
Right now, Blizzum definitely getting a lot of that pressure to not work properly, but he's still getting hit by some things here. Jonathan Black holding the guard button. We haven't seen that in a while. Looking a little bit more defensive, looking for his option right here. My goodness.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Man calls SoulCalibur. Then he acts it as well. He controlled 3-1. One thing I really do like about Aswell's Soul Attack, now that I've seen it more, where he's like, come to me, SoulCalibur or Soul Edge. I think that's cool. It like changes based on the hit property, and the animation changes based on what weapon you have, and I think that's a really nice touch.
Cute.
And shout out Project Soul. Those guys.
Shout out Project Soul.
All right.
I like the attention to detail, man. I'm a big fan of that. And right now, Blizzum loving the 2-0. So good job by both players. Shout out to Blizzum, and also shout out to Jonathan Black. Jonathan Black keeping it competitive, but just not having enough to, you know, basically take it. But good job coming out, Jonathan Black. Appreciate you. And yeah, you're going to see.
He's already in the lobby, Alex.
Is he?
Oh
no, he left.
Alright, that resets the number at least.
Yeah.
Everyone was
like,
scratching their heads there.
So I was like,
Yeah, hell yeah. Make sure to join Florida Caliber too. We play every Monday. Alright.
So I got it wrong. So I guess the Cree's correcting me. That's not true. The first soul tag is the spin. The second time.
My cat is on my lap, and he's so very comfy, and now I have to take him off. I'm sorry, Bigfoot. You have to go down now. I'm sorry.
I will tell you, I still love the attention to detail. Shout out to the Cree. Always retired, but never retired.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Yo, glad you enjoyed yourself, Jonathan Black. Good run tonight.
Good job, man.
Solid. Very solid.
Yeah.
I always tell people this, man.
Real quick promotion before we start the match.
Hell yeah. Let me get the link in there. SoulCalibur. Here we go.
Yeah, man. If you're definitely down.
Oh, Raphael. Yes, sir. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'll go back to the match now.
Alright, back to the match. Alright, we got Jocko Lannert, Fael taking on Cowgirl Cassandra.
Yeehaw. Let me see the yeehaws in the chat if you have them.
Yo, Gear Falcon's about to come through with the E-Claw.
Carve their souls into their swords.
Right, so very bad news for Cassandra. This is a stage with walls. Raphael, big fan of walls. I mean, so is Cassie, but Raphael, I think, will get more image-wise out of the walls. So we're gonna really see what Blitz is thinking here. Is he gonna just poke away with BB, or is he just gonna, you know, stance up and just kind of just keep a lot of pressure? Go for the grab there, gets nothing on that. And right now, it's looking real good with the conversions. And no wall split. Tech crouch. Raphael looking real solid right now. Nice little pokes here. Raphael definitely one of those characters, very hard to deal with. Everyone, I think we all talk about how Amy's hard to deal with, but we also Raphael is incredibly hard to deal with as well.
I think Raphael is just the character that plays with much more skill.
Yeah. Forcing the RE here. Looking real good. Forcing the second RE. Meter for days. Getting a little out of meter here. Big damage on that conversion. He's gonna use it. This is a nice use here. No Captain America. Good step. Getting a lot of these VP. Yikes. Literally lost her whole outfit in one swipe. Blitzum looking real good. Lots of vertical pressure. Lots of lows setting up a lot of just good situations for him. Good break attack. Big damage. burning the Divine Force. What's the mix? Get off me. Looking real good from Blitzum. Sandra still in this. Watch that guard meter. What's the mix? Get off me times 2. Nice. And of course, we got paper scissors. Nothing on that. Big kick. She gets a follow up here. Oh, I thought she gets a follow up. I'm incorrect. Literally catching that roll there. Lots of range on that break attack. Surprised it didn't clip there. Sandra still can make this happen. Captain America, big damage. Good conversion by Fizzy. Just trying to keep it steady with those BBs. That conversion on Soul Charge being big. Good option select right there. Low crushing right there. Keeping Blitzum in his place. And Blitzum gonna try to just zone a little bit here. That's being punished. It's a range. Nice. Blitzum just staying in control. Fizzy definitely playing well as well, but literally just we can see where the pressure is coming in from Blitzum. Good soul charge conversion. Nice wall. But that'll take
it there. And Fizzy's been blinking red this entire time, and now she has Blitzum also blinking.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Literally, you got to keep that offense good. Blitzum just dancing around. He's waiting for his chance. This is the patience that literally we haven't seen out of him yet. And Fizzy's still keeping the same amount of aggression. Tech crouch right there. Punish that standing B. Big damage. Hold the block there. That's punish. This is a nice job identifying and not having to mix up with that shockwave. He has all this meter. What's he gonna do with it? Conversion. Not a ton of damage, but the tech crouch is gonna hurt. Ready to CE.
That was beautiful.
Still has a stick of butter. Fizzy still has a stick of butter online. Literally looking good. Ah, what a mix. Alright. How does Blizzard answer? Hey Blade. Get off me. What's the response? Plus frames, BB, catches him.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the last hit in Soul Charge.
I thought you could step it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was trying to do, but I guess it jails.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I'm not sure if it's...
Decree any information on that? Does it jail? Does Soul Charge conversion jail?
Or can you GI that fourth out?
We're waiting from the booth here on the review here on the play.
The review board, our panel of judges.
My guess is you just need to guard that, but let's see.
Yeah, but Blizzum looking real solid. This was, I think, probably what he wanted to do as well, but seeing it more successful with Raphael. Fizzy still putting up a really good fight there. It just came down to a split-second decision. That's all it was. But good comeback from Fizzy to get herself in that position, and you kind of like to see those climbs because it's putting.
I have to lab it out, obviously, but we'll see what happens. I might have stepped the wrong way too. So.
Step it, I believe. Yeah, But appreciate the review board, and we're gonna take it to Setsuka stage. Nice little area to work with here for both characters.
Big old rectangle.
Rectangular.
I love this stage so much.
Very, very nice on the eyes. Oh man, weird transition from both characters there.
Whoa.
But Raphael is very scary, especially on an online setting, in my opinion, because he has lots of little deceptive lows. You have to know what's going on here to just really be able to punish. Good break attack there. And you also got to watch out for Raphael's tech crouches too. They're very deceptive. Where you think you're not safe, or where you think you're safe, you're actually not. Good block there. So they get that back throw, but Fizzy evening it up, forcing the rock paper scissors. Oh, B will beat A right there. And real good. He has meter. Fizzy looking to build some meter of her own. Looking to literally keep it. That is RE safe. Not of Cassie's AK and AB, they are RE safe, I believe. Not the B, but the K. Good job from Cassie there. It's low. It's being really oppressive right now. Just using that long sword range to keep Cassie in check. Cassie, is a very frustrating character to deal with, but she does have stubby buttons at times. Good.
Caught him crouching.
Oh. Good conversion. Actually working that short pressure. America catches him. Stay guarding right there. Oh man, no punish on that. But Blizzard was going for it, trying to get that big damage. Spin to win. Conversion. Oh, gets him. Forward throw on that one. This might hit. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Might hit. It has a lot of range. Not a lot of damage though. Very stylish, but not a lot of damage. This one looking to just create a panic button. That could have cost him right there. It was nothing but short of luck. He needs to watch himself. Busy in the driver's seat. Busy ready to go. Burning the meter here because he thinks he might get it back. If he loses, we got to see what's going on. He's getting a lot of mileage out of that. The punish on that. Good job by Cassandra. Looking real good. Oh, Blitzum looking real.
Again, that weird interaction.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But he's doing a good job not taking that explosion with Divine Force. You take that, you're in for a world of hurt.
Yeah. So
relaunches.
Off me. Soul charge. He's testing the waters with that BB. He's trying to see what he can get away with here. He's busy doing a good job waiting for her steps as well. Because if she gets clipped, a little too early on the steps. Good damage conversion there. Magic Pixel. Blitzum is in a world of hurt. Tries to go for something wild there. Gets the guard break. What's the conversion? Lots of scaling on that. Gets grab mixed up. Keeping that pressure solid. Nice little AA. Get off me. Izzy, bringing it back. 1-1. Very interesting set.
Yeah, anyone's game.
I don't think Blizzum. I don't think he did anything completely wrong there. I just think Fizzy played better in that situation. He just literally was getting higher damage conversion, whereas, like I said, Blitzum was looking very stylish in a lot of these combos and a lot of these damage strings, but it just wasn't enough. Cassie just getting that big, that big damage. You can't count Cassie out. You gotta always be afraid of her.
Fizzy also blocked a few choice soul charge strings that really, otherwise would have done ridiculous damage.
You think you can win?
Absolutely.
What is it? 2A plus B, I think. 2A plus B, B. Where he goes, coup de grace. Such a fun move.
Thank you.
Right.
Are you? Oh my God! Are you Raphael's voice actor?
Raphael too.
Now, there's being sarcastic, Fizzy. And then there's being you, Fizzy. I'm kidding.
It's really wild that Raphael coming to the stream just to yell at Fizzy.
Fizzy actually getting away
I
with.
paid him on Cameo. It's fine.
But yeah, Fizzy's also been getting away with a lot of these back turn B plus Ks for free Divine Force. Blizzum Elite's not really doing anything about that.
Yeah, I think he's really playing his game plan. I thought he went over the drop kick there. Crazy.
He went for it all. He bet it all.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna see this.
I respect it. It was worth a shot. That's punishable.
Looking real good. We're starting to see Fizzy kind of evolve right now as the set goes on. She's using a lot more AA, and I think that's really helping a lot. A lot of people, kind of downplay, poking sometimes, but this is what's allowed her to make that nice comeback from game one. Game one was looking very tough for her, but now it's looking, a lot more in control. Oh man!
Good hold on the reversal edge. It's very good.
Kicks. He's gonna clash here. Oh, he gets nothing from that kick again. That's that. Hey, when you live and die. Wow, he went flying. That was crazy.
Yeah.
when you live and die by the RE, you have to, sometimes own up to the consequences, and that's what Blizzum gets for forcing a rock paper scissors. But Fizzy in the driver's seat, ready to go. Getting real strong with the pressure. Red blinking guard gauge, and we just need to see a lot of split-second decisions here from Blitzum, because he looks real stuck right now. Break attack, tech crouch, gets nothing on that. Big pressure.
Does again, yeah.
Catches her again. Good lows. Good lows. Alright. Definitely a lot of
he needed to go on the
conversion there.
offensive. He was going to get his
He
guard
did.
broken.
Absolutely. Alright, Fizzy. Still looking to make this happen. Raphael gaining another stick of butter here. When is he going to use it? That's the interesting thing. Do you think he could call outs right here? Finally gets that damage. Take it slow. Gonna go right in the stance. He's gonna force another rock, paper, scissors. The man is greedy. That man is hungry. Get him a plate. He wants more meter. My goodness.
Yep, that is a combo.
He wants it. He wanted that.
And to be fair, Raphael Ari is pretty good. It tracks super well.
Like I said, this was a setup. He wanted that. There's no coincidence that he did all of that the way he did. Bringing it back here. Winner's gonna take it 2-1 here. Fizzy has 2 sticks of butter. Good tech crouch right here. Good break from Fizzy. Being competitive. Get off of me. Plus frames. Going in right there. Oh my god, what a call out. The brain on this man is expanding. Get off of me. Plus frames. It's the mix. Fizzy not having any of it. Doesn't go low there. Thought she was gonna go low. Good AK. Good pressure. Pressure. Divine Force gonna take the punish there. 10 frames. Take the low. Fizzy having access to another stick of butter, but he takes the dump right there. Nice. Very nice by Blitzum.
That was extremely patient of him at the end there.
Good split second caliber. That's what I was talking about earlier. You want to see these things happen, you know, when it matters. Fizzy definitely was mounting that comeback. She wanted those plus frames. She was gonna put that man in a world of hurt. But duck, changing everything. Split second decision. Good effort by both players.
But we are in losers finals, so we got another game.
Yeah, I was about to call it right there. Oh shoot.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Gear Falcon.
As I just eat my dinner into the mic.
Yes.
I felt that earlier.
I just heard my roommate go, ah, which is how I'm feeling, so I guess I'm just expressing myself.
It's alright. It's alright. We still got time to play. So,
It's okay. I invoke the power of Stewart to change the walls on this stage each round.
we got the walls change each round, and this Creative Soul is a little.
How
Thank
many times did we get it tonight in general?
So many.
Is running a meme train both in her CAS and with this stage. I think this is going to game 5.
We can see game 5, but Blitzum. One thing I respect about him this tournament is he's very confident. You know, a lot of players we would have seen a lot of switches, but any switch or any character he's picked, he's locked in. This guy's here for the XP. He's here for the confidence, and I'm all for it. Easy looking to end this confidence right here and just basically force him into a game 5. So we got Minions Cassandra taking on Halloween Raphael, and right now both characters are just kind of just chipping away. A lot more respect out of both players, and they're just going for just slow chips. Except right now, Cassandra did that big damage, gets nothing on that. And I also think Fizzy is doing a lot more AA, which has been good mix right there. She didn't go for the high. I think that AA is definitely keeping Blizzum in check, so Blizzum may want to go for more tech crouches here.
She's also catching a lot of hit, like when after she knocks him onto the ground, she's forcing him to get up while taking more damage. Like, she's not letting him roll for free. It's always extra damage that Blizzum is tacking on.
Exactly. Surprised we didn't see a forced rock, paper, scissors here.
Yep.
Fizzy actually able to guard that. Big damage. My force.
Launch.
Yes. Get off of me. That's soul charge. What he does with it. Oh, he's backing up. Not a very solid option here. She's gonna soul charge back.
Wow, that actually pushed her back.
Right there. Dances, goes in. Goes all in right there. Good. Good adaptation by Fizzy. She's not going for the high follow-up anymore. She's not taking that break attack plus frame. She got ducked once, and she's like, hey, you know, if it keeps working now, I'm going to go for that follow-up. Good job.
That was great.
Turns around like a rag doll. Get off of me. Nothing on that. Sandra, definitely a character, like I said, you want to definitely have the life lead against her a lot. Because she hurts like crazy. Catches her when she was stepping. If she would have stepped to the other side, she probably would have got away from that. Big damage on that beat. RED. Alright. So surprised you didn't see a 10 frame punish right there. Listen, just waiting for his chance. Don't know why he was going for that RE there. He has enough meter. Cannot take it with him. Again, folks, if you have meter, you cannot take it with you. But no meter pop right here. He's feeling real confident, and that confidence will take him a long way. Still alive in this. 2 sticks of butter as opposed to Fizzy's 1. I want to see Fizzy definitely just stay in his face a little bit more. I think this range game she's playing, I don't think she's playing it properly because Blitzum has been creating space when he has life lead. He's playing it properly. Good call out. Pushing the rock, paper, scissors again, the madman. He gets nothing on it this time. Living and dying by the RE. Good break right there. Tech crouch. Big damage. What's the guess? Boom. That divine force to go as well. He's creating more space, but like I said, she has to be careful. Forcing the rock, paper, scissors again. At this point, he's just doing it to do it. Big kick. Gonna see a follow-up? Alright, nice follow-up. Pops the meter. Cassandra. Hard meter, guard stamina getting ready to burst. There it is. Big burst. Very mediocre follow-up. That might cost him. Will cost him. We're forcing into a game 5.
I don't think he knew, chat, that the walls on the stage change.
Yeah, very critical information.
Yeah, that was really important there.
I don't think you knew.
I have chugged so much of this 16-ounce PBR.
Shout out to Xland, who is somehow still conscious against all odds. I would have lost money on that bet.
Yeah, go get some sleep. All right, so game 5, winner take all here. Who's going to meet Tale of 9 in grand finals? So winner gets a trip to grand finals. Loser of this gets to reflect on their actions.
I should probably drink some water, which I already have. Shouts to drinking water.
Shouts to water.
Boo.
Shout out to water. We're gonna go to 2B stage. Gonna be an interesting one.
And
H2O.
whoever wins this is gonna go into grand finals already warmed up. That's something to consider. Is
Yeah, you can say Shrimpy. You have my permission. You ready to hear the funniest joke in the world?
What?
There you go.
Everything that lives is designed to end.
that was profound.
I don't know.
Right. 2B stage. We're probably gonna want to see Blizzum maybe not stance as much, but pressure a little bit more with BB, because Fizzy's getting a lot of mileage out of her AA, and she's getting a ton of mileage out of her grab conversion. Divine Force, once again, gonna pop it right there. Gonna keep the pressure on him. Big life lead. Again, I think Fizzy, she has the right idea and her thought process by creating that space, but I think with her character, she maybe just wants to stay on top of Blizzum. Blizzum seems to be caving on the pressure every time she's in. And every time she gives Blizzum a chance to think, she just kind of makes the most of it. But that'll do it right there. Good conversion. All right. Sandra having meter first. So this is the first time I've seen this. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Blizzum was really letting those REs crank, and he's just letting these mix-ups crank. Looking real good right now. Block that, no punish. The back's towards the wall. Be careful. Watch yourself. Not sure how Raphael's ring outs look. Oh man, she was tech crouch. Gets nothing on that. Big damage. But rolling out of harm's way, super. Gets a little bit of guts on that. I'm gonna get that to go for some good damage. Keeping it up right there. Was it worth the meter pop? We're gonna find out right now. Patience, Fizzy, patience, good launch. This should kill. She's in guts. This will definitely kill. Good job. Good patience. She's holding that G button. A lot of respect from both players when it matters. But like I said earlier, Fizzy getting more out of the damage conversion. She's not even going low too much. She's just beating Blizzum where it counts with those conversions. But Blizzum getting a lot of mileage out of his lows. Like I said, we might want to see a little bit more BB. Good pressure from Cassandra. Auto GI. Puts her in a bad spot. Oh, that was a very cute looking grab. Raphael making it look stylish.
Raphael's just dapper. Everything he does is dapper.
Exactly. Gonna catch him ducking there. Gets nothing on that. Big low. Let's get the auto GI. Doesn't get anything on that. He was ready for the low conversion. Doesn't get anything on that. She's out of range. He panicked. He panicked. The panic button. This is gonna cost him huge.
Wow.
RE is sometimes not the option that got him killed in one sequence. Good job by Fizzy. He had it. Anything else would have forced her into a bad situation. But you hate to see it. But good job by Fizzy. Fizzy will
I want to thank God and Stuart.
In that order?
Yeah.
I don't want to change it around.
No. No, I want to go to heaven gear, okay?
Yeah, literally.
I'm gonna leave just to reset the fucking counter because I'm bad at math.
Solid tournament play from Blitzum in all his matches.
Yeah, GG's Blitzum.
Very solid play from Fizzy, but like I said, sometimes you can't rely on that panic button. That RE sometimes is a great option, you know, in certain big frame disadvantage buttons, but you know, oh man, you hate to see him go like that. Good job.
Fizzy just super explosive with her soul charges.
Did I spell this right? No. Yeah, I'm just done. I was about to say, how do I spell Tale of Nine? I'm like, oh wait.
There only can be one 9. That's Tale of 9.
No, I just gotta.
So it's hard. It's hard to imagine Tale of 9 being iced out, but that could be a possibility, just considering they haven't played in a while.
I'm also like 2 or like 1 of 3 fourth quarters of PBR in. Because that first match happened with Tail 9, like it's time to chug.
Yeah, meanwhile, Patty has been stacking buffs on buffs on buffs.
I've been stacking PBR cans on top of PBR cans.
On top of
PBR tower.
minions, right? Minions, CASs. And honestly,
I can't wait till they have minions PBR. They're really missing out on a critical demographic, which is just me.
Yeah, please sponsor us, PBR and or minions.
Or minions. Or both. No, I'm happy with either. What proof is PBR? I can tell ya. Oh god, this cursor.
Alright, so
it's 4.5% alcohol.
Oh my god.
It's a traditional PBR. Allegedly.
Thank you. I appreciate that insert.
I don't see it on the can. Tail 9. Wait, I have to read the can.
Oh my god. You got no time, player.
Vital information.
You have no
Trippy
time.
paid off by Tale of 9 to distract her.
It is grand finals.
See me in the yard, Shrimpy.
Grand finals, and this man is already looking very aggressive, like he's been all tournament. So again, what Fizzy's gonna good re-GI goes all in with the break attack. Good step. What Fizzy wants to do here is she wants to keep that pressure that she had against Blitzum, right? AA when she can, literally low when she can, just kind of make him uncomfortable down the ring out.
That never happened.
Okay. I'm sorry, I really did that.
Hey, the young pop off there. It's that ring out. But that guard meter is looking kind of beat up. She's gonna have to keep that pressure going so that way she don't end up in a bad situation. Nice Hori, big conversion. Big looking to do Sig Blender things. Just put you in the Sig Blender. But Fizzy doing a good job of not getting blended instantly.
Oh yeah, he wants that
what
guard
an
break.
option.
Yeah, he wants it. He's fishing for it. Pressure. He has meter.
I'll take it at the end of the match.
It's his guard break and he wants it now. There it is.
So, shout out to Toronto Maple Leaf Siegfried over here.
Yeah, this Canadian Siegfried.
I'd like to see some REs when Tale of 9 goes into reverse side holds, because they've mostly just been doing mixed up between the K and the B option.
Sorry to cut you off there, Center. What a jump. What a call out right there on the low. He's ready to go. But
right back at him though.
Oh.
Big damage. The flapjack.
Oh, that's not my brother. Okay, that was good.
Oh man. Dark Legacy. Thought she was still playing Raphael. Dark Legacy is a thing. We gotta switch up the playstyle. Are you so desperate for pie? Yes, she is.
You ever been to the village yet?
Oh my goodness. That guard meter is looking beat up again. Alright, stays linear on that. Gonna get punished there. With the conversion.
Hungry for
Gonna be patient. The tech crouch.
Alright, that's good.
Tale of Nine.
It's fine. I got the reverse arrow. I've essentially won in my mind.
All right, we have the ball victory here.
Yeah, please mark that on the bracket as down 1, but it was slick though.
Oh, wait, Travis. I'm out of PBR.
Welcome to the
Chili,
stage.
You
chili
just gotta
server.
let the TO know that you swagged, and they'll mark it down in the results.
My chili server.
It's
has
fine.
True.
PBR list.
Bruh.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be. The more I'm looking at this now, because I don't get to see this matchup a lot. Cassandra Siegfried, I think maybe slightly in 6 favor.
Where is every fucking Monday?
No, I'm saying when it comes to a tournament set, I don't get to see this a lot. So you know my opinion on stuff. You know, when it comes to tournament,
I don't know where it is.
there's more. There's more to lose here. The stakes are higher. We play different. We're kind of wired different when we play in tournament, and
They
that's
say you're
that's
built
kind of
different,
what I'm trying to- Whenever you go in a tournament, you build different, man. That's the best way to put it. There's a
play
lot
like
of
an
pride on the
idiot.
line.
Everything that lives is designed to end.
Yeah.
That's a good point though.
Yeah, because literally, Tale of Nine, like he's playing. I don't want to say reckless, but he's playing really aggressive. But the range that he's playing at, Cassandra's having a hard time dealing with this, man. Nice kicks. They have that nice stance right there. Nothing on that. But Cassie just kind of biding her time. You know what I mean? Just waiting for that big moment to get in and just create that big damage. He has been on.
Tale of Nine was trying to condition her there with the
Oh
lose
my
and doing base holds. Didn't work. Oh, but this works.
Big
Oh,
walk
this is gonna hurt.
Well,
Break.
Alright, y'all ready for this?
Oh, that was an AGA.
Alright.
base jam intensifies.
Yeah, but Fizzy has been on point with just kind of like setting up those nice those grab scenarios, like forcing the opponent in like really nasty scenarios. But right now, like I said, Tale of Nine just making it tough. So just for her to get that offense started.
That's
Attack.
her? I've never been more disrespected.
My goodness. Quick attack. A lot of it. He's gonna space here. He learned his lesson. From last game. He's like, nah, I've been here before. I'm not going back. Now what is it? Fool me once, or fool me twice. Y'all get this.
Can't get fooled.
I don't get it. Can you explain it some more?
No, absolutely not.
I love the response.
That was beautiful. And this guy uses guard punishes.
Really does. This doesn't go for the charge there, so very interesting. Probably had her on a step read right there. Ace hold. Sig is literally letting this rip.
Holy shit. What was that reverse?
What a
Not
call out.
reverse, like, he like turned around.
Jeez. Yeah, his 6A did like a 180.
It
was
makes
such
sense.
a- But right.
I love the adjustments that Tale of Nine is making though, just on the fly constantly. Like the
Listen,
stars
every
of that
time I
round.
get one player side, it's a W. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Can we get the meme stage buff to stack on top of all this too? Let's see.
Yeah, we got Rudolph here.
Get what the name is.
You can't change your own winner's side. Bruh,
Oh.
Yeah,
like,
we're
can't
gonna
do
have to restart this.
Why?
Cause he changed
this-
characters on winner's
Yeah,
side.
this is
Oh, yeah.
not. Yeah, this is not.
Yeah. Smash is the
Sorry.
only game you can do that in.
Sorry, folks.
Oh my god, it's not even a ring-out stage. Alright.
Now, the noble wolf.
I hope you're ready, because he
Battle 1.
All right,
These 5'2" queens.
so we got a
Looks
little.
like-
Man.
Nah, we're not playing it out the three. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Nah.
I know you want to see it. I know you want to see it play out, but yeah, we're gonna have to.
We gotta follow the rules. that sadly people don't
Duelist,
read.
I think you can kick one of them mid-match and just reinvent them.
Okay, that works too.
I can do that.
I believe you can.
Oh, I can.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
I was like, I could do that. Oh, I can do things. Sweet.
Why'd you kick me? I didn't break the rules.
I mean, it keeps the score.
Shit.
I was about to say it keeps the score counter. That was my only
I
logic.
see your brackets every juicy, and this is what I get.
Well, I have to.
Do you see the Tekken brackets?
It's all good, D legit. We. It's like literally. It's still gonna be like. It's not like I get a free dub or something.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's online. It's like, all right, it happens, right?
Exactly.
All right. 1 second, guys. I need to do my secret tech. All right.
Yeah. But if you do it again, Duelist will show up at your house.
Wait, what? Why?
All right. One player side again, guys. I won.
There we
Try
go.
Rudolph.
All right, so we're back. We're back with our the scheduled programming.
Prepare to be amazed.
I will end this nightmare.
Oh
Alright, so
fuck!
we
The
are-
stage.
Oof.
All right. My PBR sponsor should be coming in.
I like how Tale of Nine didn't decide to not take a chance and just went for the default.
What's for neutral for free, like.
Yeah, I want to get DQ'd. I made it this far.
Yeah.
Like, there's always a chance. And I respect that.
There again with the 2K into base hold.
Mm-hmm. He has been getting a lot of mileage all game. He knows when to go for break attacks. Right, that's one against the wall. Everybody gets 3.
Now, I know Siegfried is a pretty easy rig out off of a yellow wall here. I don't know if Cass has one on the stage.
Off the yellow wall, yes. But only the yellow wall.
Good. I like that it's easy not to go for the grab and just, why would you? Damage.
Right here first, folks. That's definitely needing to create some offense here. I think Rose might be a good option here, honestly, because every time she goes for a tech crouch approaching option, it's getting eaten. They can just throw out these wall of mids, and it just kind of seems oppressive at times. Tale of Nine definitely looking like he's getting exposed right now. Good pressure by Fizzy, letting him burn that Dark Legacy. Just gotta watch that guard burst. Can't let that break. Good punish.
Good block.
Nice.
Yep, Bull Rising K. Good way to get space back.
Oh,
AGA.
Yeah, good spacing. Right, getting caught on that counter hit. Sig, definitely a counter hit machine. Very interesting choice right there. Keeping himself safe. Cassie says, nah, I got one of those too.
Right
Hey,
back.
Break.
Oh, Bull Rising B.
Damage. Oh my goodness, and the chip on that. The base hold.
Nope, just holding the base hold.
Yeah,
So
right over that
scary.
Damage.
Got the stun.
AGA gets nothing on that. Very interesting, man. It's very crazy. Well, very random RE. But what I was trying to get at, is Hill 9. I'm not really used to seeing a lot of like big sword players kind of use 2K the way he does. He uses it as like kind of like a little stubby option to create some offense, and it's working wonders for him. 2K just kind of like not being the most solid option in terms of blows, but he's making it work. Oh man, good block on that low. Punish on that. 6AA goes. He tried it. He tried the 6AA. He was trying to do something funny with that wall.
Really trying to go for the wall combo.
Mission for it for sure.
Trying to swap by. He's not having any part of it. No swagger. Hit him. Dark Legacy. Let's it rip. Hit. He's gonna pop the meter here. Is Fizzy confident enough to win it without the meter? That's what it boils down to. And she is. All right. Showing signs of life here. Tail of 9 looking a little shakier than he did in previous games. Could be the stage selection. Oh my goodness, getting rocked right now.
And wall's still online. We've only had the wall hit in the first round. Normally you get to, round 5 and they're not a factor anymore.
He's using it. Had enough of
Let's
this.
gonna ground her.
Frames.
Right? Taking her turn back.
Oh, I guess it's a guessing game right there. Fizzy! Almost with the perfect, looking real solid.
Yeah, that bathwater is fizzy now, Xland. It's sparkling.
I think that's the first time I've ever fucking beat him. Like, ever.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Are we gonna see the switch to Hild, or
I wanna thank God, PBR, Travis, Bigfoot, and Stewart, and then Graham.
Got everyone being thanked.
Everyone pay attention that PBR is right after God
I'm not
and
mad,
above
I'm
her
just
husband.
really drunk.
We got that gamer juice
I'm
kicking
also Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer, so.
in January.
How shiny is your nose?
Let me show you how to win. I
Now you can change characters.
Yeah, now now the character change is legal.
Oh, the connection was lost?
Uh-oh.
Granny, did you?
Whoops.
Oh no, it was Tail.
Tail is
Kubo
like,
said no.
his
God,
internet
no,
was
like
like,
Hilda.
wait.
He's like, I picked Hilda again by accident. Damn it.
She's not drunk, she's on gamer juice, guys.
He's on Gamergoo.
He misclick Hild again.
Shoutouts to GamerGoo. Thing kicked you out. Yeah, SoulCalibur's lobby system is perfect and never does weird shit for no reason.
Yeah, from the beginning, did not need to be patched at all.
Well, we'll just wait for him to return. We'll finish this grand finals eventually, guys.
One day.
Alex is like, I have some Yu-Gi-Oh to play, so.
He's like, I have to go watch 5Ds again.
For the 47th time. Oh wait, that was last year. Never mind. I gotta watch my
For the
Yu-Gi-Oh this year.
48th time.
The stage of history retold.
I appreciate the dedication.
It's a sad addiction.
Someone once told me that 5Ds is the Evangelion of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, I would agree with that statement.
I
Alright.
still haven't watched it, but I think that's the funniest thing anyone's ever said.
It's so good. I honestly think it's the best Yu-Gi-Oh. Not the best writing, but the best Yu-Gi-Oh.
So again, we have a Tail of 9 with these really weird colored.
It looks like an American flag threw up on him.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's your thing.
Concept of freedom threw up on him.
All right, so we got a lot of colors going on right here, and yeah, we also have very cursed Christmas. So here we go.
Very cursed Christmas.
Nothing cursed about Rudolph.
And Pirate State, I'm really nervous for Fizzy here. Hill's having a lot of range, and I'm kind of curious what she can do on Pirate Stage. Just kind of.
That's the exact same thought I had. Like, oh shit.
So,
Yeah.
surprisingly, doesn't have too much ring out potential in general, especially compared to Cough Cough SoulCalibur 4. But she does have a reverse ring out, or a few actually. She needs to get some regalias going though.
Those regalias making her very, very tough to deal with. Lots of damage extensions and a lot of little tricky mix-ups if you don't know what you're doing. But basically, keeping it solid. He's looking real good with it. Tries to go for the whole like all-in right there. He gets nothing on that. All right, gets that back turn. Gets the Mind Force online. And thought we might have seen a ring out here, but gonna force that 50-50. Boom. Drop it on her. Real nice. Big damage. Hill of 9 just making all these wrong guesses. He's probably leader here. I might have kept that if I was him, but see what he does with it.
They did buff her soul charge strings. She got like an extra break attack. I think another one of her strings jails now. And Patty just jumps over.
I just saw that X-Land, and yeah, I have the same thought. They're just like, yeah, run it.
Oh man, Tail of 9 just looking very lost right now. Fizzy definitely in the driver's seat. Good GI right there. Nice damage. And he gets a little bit of stage control there. No Regalia arts, but doesn't get anything crazy off of that. But that will ring out.
Twice in one day.
You know what though?
Twice in one day, I'm chugging all the PBRs in the house right now. Holy shit.
Is she
Right,
gonna run
so-
out first, or is the tournament gonna end? That's the question.
I don't know what he was thinking with that hill pick, but just was not it. He may want to go back to Sig and then create some nice pressure with the break attacks, but yeah, nothing was really created there aside maybe one damaged soul charge string, but
That's the nicest way I've ever heard. Like, why the fuck did she switch
Welcome to the
characters?
stage of history.
No, I actually like the
He's-
switch.
He's got games to throw away. Got time to get some Hildy practice. I see it. I'm sorry, I cut you
appreciate
off.
the switch because just like with
I mean, it's
the last tournament we had, where I think who was
Charlie
it?
switched to Amy.
Exactly. Yeah, and it didn't work
She
out,
switched
but
to Tira. God.
Tira.
Tira,
Excuse me.
you could have fooled me. But Tail of 9 opting to stay Hilda. Tail of 9
except with a
saying-
different hairstyle.
Okay. He said, "No, hold on. let me
I
show
got
you."
something here. Don't you worry.
The I just see like the Goku fusion meter going where it's just like, will the power up run out before the PBR sets in?
Exactly.
Before the Goku heart attack takes her.
The fucking.
That's what it is. So yeah, Tail of 9 said, no, I see something here.
Yeah,
Caught.
and I hope he sees it because right now he's definitely spacing more, which is what he needs. But it just seems like he has it, down packed a little better. Ooh, good conversion.
I won't lie. I really, really, really have to pee.
Oh no.
Don't know why, you say.
We'll never know.
PBR coming back at me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, the power up's running out. The seal has been broken.
We're having more technical
The
difficulty.
fucking ninth gate attacking his life away at me.
Oh my goodness. But Tail of 9 just literally taking it to heart now, just swinging like just ridiculously hard. But
Hard.
Fizzy not going down with a fight. I like
Oh,
it.
that's so good. I love Hildy's Zoki. It's so cool. Like, I don't get mad when I fight Hildy's because, like, I'm just like, that's so fucking cool.
Right, so no salt being had right here. She's not getting mad. Soul charge. And just literally keeping the pressure like
Oh, there's
on
one
right
more
now.
hit.
Byron back. Some blades going.
my goodness. Nice conversion on that. Flashing red meter right here. This can be very bad for Fizzy. We see that guard break. This might be it here. And playing with fire right now. But
All right,
literally
what a
staying-
step.
Staying alive.
Battle 4.
Julius, can you try restarting the Discord stream real quick? Unless no one else is having an issue besides me.
No, it seems to be bad, pretty bad consistently. But that's
Man, you
Okay,
better-
way better. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, using Regalia arts to kind of avoid that shockwave right there. No charge. Still in red flashing meter. Let that break.
All right. Tail 9 holding G.
Alright, GG's. I got. That was 2. Yeah, I got 2.